The hat's gone.
So we know he's not superstitious. And that's the way Lendl usually starts most of his matches. This kid. It's cool. It's a little breezy. A little tougher to grind down a player like that. Awe-inspiring sight to see this many people, and then one of the best players ever in the game on the other side.
And I think it's tougher. That's a good move.
Notice something of the other players, because he covers the net so well and serves so well. Drastic things happen in the match, and he wants to change strategy. He's going to come out firing.
There it is.
Well, a bit of a struggle, but Sampras holds his
Right ball for that first serve.
Did. First ace.
He found it.
40-50.
It's all right. Sampras came in on a very sort of shaky approach shot. Had to commit himself.
Got it. We're only in the first set. Gets to a fourth or fifth set. That shot might look pretty tough to pass. Oh, that shows you some of the diversity in stadium court.
"11 times this year, Lendl has lost the first set of a match."
I'm not surprised that he starts off slow, because I remember he was one of the few players that I actually, as well as he returns, I used to like serving first against him. Because he would take a lot of chances at a few lead cords and this and that, but you brought your best game up to the quarters. From now on, it's only 2 matches.
Well, this is our first quarterfinal match. The second will be at 7:30 Eastern.
Any lapses of concentration, especially against Ivan Lendl. Oh, that's a good serve.
But the conditions are pretty breezy. It's not that easy playing out there today.
Flat one that he just hit that ace with. Very similar emotion. Same thing again.
Boy, 2 in a row. And I don't think Lendl saw impressive start on Lendl's serve.
Sampras gave it a second.
Too good by Lendl. And it's 3-all in the first.
Tennis players, along with Alan King. Although Alan's just one of the older talented players in the game. Segura just felt that Sampras' approach is sometimes from it's maybe a hair difference. You just got to play. And it keeps you thinking aggressive. You know, if you're going to start thinking, let's drop balls and hope that they go out, that's...
Ivan Lendl, one of his passions, of course, is hockey. He's on the board of directors of the Hartford Whalers. Well played.
Once again, our oldest, most talented player here at the U.S. Open.
And did you mention Vitas, what a great player he was.
Pretty tough in this first set. No break points yet.
Oh, it's a great return, very low. Catches Sampras coming in.
If you noticed that slight little change of grip from a semi-backhand to the real backhand grip, which helped him chip and then go through the ball a little bit more when he wants to put more top on it, so he adds more to it. I've harped on it all week long, but I hope everybody has this in their memory banks for the rest of the tennis year. Get that racket back early. That'll give you the time to hit behind or across court the player.
Oh, yes.
Great point by both players. And we stay on serve. 5-4.
Made that move on the backhand grip.
Even when McEnroe was beating him 5-6 years ago, you know, we're talking about he was coming in on the kitchen sink.
You're right.
I mean, non-stop pressure.
There you go. There it is.
You cannot afford to be gun-shy against Ivan Lendl, because you know you're playing to his strength. His passing shot of Joe Brandy is, you've been passed 1, 2, 3, 4 times. That means nothing. So is John McEnroe. So is Vitas Gerulaitis. So is Tony. Then I might have thought about, but
it's better than guessing, right?
No, that's right.
You don't want to guess.
That's the professional way of doing it.
Ace number 3 for Ivan, out wide.
I may not have been very happy. Mansdorf.
It's a great return.
To Sampras. Lendl then won love in 3.
Now there's 2 ways we can interpret that. I think he's obviously must like one of these guys.
Oh, yes.
Wilt did not miss 30 all.
Glad I get along with Wilt, because could be early into my career. And I'm going to see that. I think I figure it'll double, maybe even triple by the end of this match.
That's just solid volleying.
And the game. So Pete Sampras, 19 years of age, a set over Lendl until age 16. And that clearly slowed his development in comparison to Agassi or Chang.
To become a servant volleyer, there's so many more variations that comes into the game. Himself up to watch that he doesn't get passed down the line. Not a very good lob by Lendl. But when you learn the ground stroke game, you're basically a machine from the baseline. And there's very little variation other than you're going to hit cross court or down the line on your passing shot. When you're up at the net, it's almost like being a Rudolph Nureyev, lunging and, you know, fencing at the net.
All right, even though he gets nailed a couple times coming in, I think he ought to continue to keep that pressure on.
Man. Same thing with guys like Wheaton.
And it's 1-all now in the second set. Sampras has held his own on serve.
He's going to get a little bit sharper as the match goes on, Yvonne. We said he's a little bit of a slow starter. And the more and more first serves that he gets back against Sampras, the more and more chances he'll have to break. So
that's one of the best points right there that Lendl's played defensively. He's stretched.
Sampras, that's pretty good, 61% up at the net when you're a serving volleyer.
Got him.
Lendl tries the change.
You brought up the angled shot that Lendl's got to start adding to the game.
Lendl says, how many lines can
players do that? They go back to the backhand side.
Seventh ace. Second set. This is almost reminiscent.
Keep it down a bit so you can get into the net, because generally the serving volleys don't return that well.
Now Sampras saved a break point.
But as far as I heard from my friends and acquaintances, supposed to that he's doing a very good job.
Yeah, but didn't you just tell me?
My own opinion.
A proud papa.
I can never see enough of my dad. Love him. And I know he's enjoying the action out here today. Faster out here, favoring Sampras.
Oh, that is just solid.
That's a solid volley.
But this young guy's playing the important points. Big shot by Lendl.
Yes.
And then the ace, his ninth of the
Courts. And again, so few on grass.
14.
But then there aren't many grass courts around this world anymore.
First two games of this set, he seems so aggressive. It seems a little bit of that aggression as the steam's come out of his game.
And also, Venus, what's happened, I think. Oh, yes.
ace.
Ball.
He's got it. Oh, no.
Great return on the second serve.
Second serve.
And he got it on the fifth break point. Lendl finally wins one.
He said, listen, the great players are not going to hand you the match. You got to bring it to them. And I'd love 40. Definitely take a chance.
And he did, right on the baseline on the approach. And it's first set, and we're 5-all in the second.
Lendl happened to hit a great forehand return. It's unfortunate that he lost the point. Although I told him to go to the backhand.
Take Sampras' temperature.
Ooh.
We're seeing, it appears, more. Lendl had 4 break points in the game, but the 19-year-old survives.
It's 30 over.
Here he comes.
Wow.
This crowd really into this match. Oh, Sampras going up the line. He rushed that shot. Ball skidded off the sideline.
It's been line after line for
Sampras.
Sampras.
Play 3 break points.
12th ace.
That's his only weak link.
Not only is Lendl won the 2 points he had to on his racket.
Oh.
In 5. But those were 2 very long years ago in the life of Sampras.
15 left.
Has made an impact on a great return of serve.
But look back in history at the guys that have beaten Lendl. Most of them have been pretty good.
Sampras
2 sets to love.
And what you don't want to do is give Lendl that's good. Turn and a break for Lendl. Oh, and a great comeback by Lendl. It's 3-love Lendl in the 3rd.
Lendl leads 3-love.
Fetus, when you played Yvonne and when McEnroe...
I felt the same way. The more pressure I could put on Lendl, the better.
In other words, you know some balls you're going to take and come in, and you're going to be a sitting duck. You know, you aren't going to hit a great approach shot every time.
Even though you could classify him as a baseliner, but you would call him like a hypersonic baseliner. So this kid fits right in the mold.
Well, as they say, it ain't over yet, especially with a guy like that.
One thing that just kind of sticks in the back of my mind is the thing Tony Roach told me the first day. Said he has not had enough matches.
Oh, yes.
He doesn't have to play like me or like McEnroe or like Pat Cash or guys like that, but he's got to put on his kind of pressure.
Sampras again.
And Lendl holds.
Counters because he's an attacking player. But each one of us had our own style of getting into the net and winning points.
Okay.
You know, Barry, we've had this discussion. And I remember that from last night, Ted.
40 love.
Well, Lendl's playing a good 7th game thus far.
Well, that last game, Ted, I think real important. I was surprised that Sampras at least didn't try and make Lendl play a little bit tougher.
Try that a little bit more often. Sampras was off the court, but the crucial one that we saw him miss before, he really let the wrist drop.
Lendl's serve for the 2nd set was broken and lost the set. No such luck this time, and we're going to the 4th.
I think for 3 sets, so we'll see if he can get back close to that right now.
Like skip through the thing.
It's long. And Lendl with a break to start the 4th set.
Or you're McEnroe, Sampras at the net. It's playing the points the right way.
Sampras was trying to come in and he couldn't do it. Got caught in the no-man's.
Lendl. What he has from Muster. That was almost a little bit dangerous. Yeah.
Actually, Sampras overran that shot.
And Lendl breaks again for 3-love in the 4th.
3-love.
It's funny how nobody talks
In
in
a
the
5-set match, so just got to hang in there. Keep telling yourself that.
Just remember, if we go to a 5th set, sheer experience. Lendl has played 45. Advantage Sampras. Let's remember, too.
Game beater, so he had to be extremely fit. He had to move well for 5 sets.
Quarterfinals of Wimbledon, the year he was the defending champion. Because of the heat, he said he'd save the energy and let me serve out that match and go for the 5th. Now, I would like to agree, but number one, he's not making him run. And if I had to serve like this kid, I would expend much less energy going for aces.
19th.
21esimo. 4. Ace è il 10º. Stupendo riflesso, che pensavo fosse passato. Poi rimane anche sulla riga. Con la volée di dritto, Sampras annulla il set point. Ha tardato a seguire Lendl, lo fa adesso. Molto bene, entrato nel campo, ha colpito al volo, giocato con... Assegno, beh, questo è un colpo. Ace, bravo Lendl. Quindi questo non è molto semplice. Sbaglia la risposta di rovescio Pete Sampras e si va dunque al quinto set, quando si gioca esattamente da 3 ore e mezza, 3 ore e 30 minuti di gioco. Molto più modesto ovviamente numericamente, di 3 vittorie e 1 sconfitta in incontri che sono andati al quinto.
Percentuali più forte lui, quindi.
Beh, ha tenuto dentro questa volée di rovescio su un passante.
Difatti Lendl lo sa.
Sulla riga di fondo ha rischiato di sbagliare anche questa volta.
Deve venire a rete Lendl, non ci viene bene ma si salva con molta fortuna.
Di volée di pura opposizione. Ace di Lendl. 30-0.
Per la sua inclinazione a onorare il cognome degli avi. Mamma mia!
Questo è un land buono,
Sì, però è un land che
Silence, please.
fa delle richieste. Qui vicino allo stadio hanno ammazzato 3 persone dall'inizio del torneo. Capisci l'ambiente qual è? Bisogna dirgli brutti cafoni, sedetevi, se no...
Gran scambio. Grande attacco di Sampras, attacca sulla risposta al servizio e gioca una...
La messa, e viene lui. Come mai? Lascia balzare, ma è matto. L'ha salvato il net.
30 pari.
Bello l'attacco, ma ancora più bello il passaggio.
Sì, perché non era facile.
Da attriti diversi che non il fondo del decoturf, cemento praticamente.
Ottimo il passante di dritto di Lendl, che lo ha giocato dalla posizione che preferisce, cioè dentro il campo Sampras.
Eccolo qua.
E con il dritto chiude il punto Pete Sampras, che passa a condurre per 3-1 nel quinto e decisivo set. Qui c'è un gruppo di suoi fans, un suo clan evidentemente, è stato inquadrato.
Ne fallisce 2 in questa giornata.
Ace. Avrebbe avuto voglia di
fare Corino, ormai è inutile nemmeno ribadirlo.
Ace. Beh, insomma, se c'erano dei dubbi sul fatto che il servizio lo stesse sostenendo o meno, gran risposta di Lendl. 0-30. Ace.
Dove siamo, Rino?
Rimane troppo indietro Sampras per giocare la volée. Ace, numero 25. Sul nastro la risposta di rovescio di Lendl, che ha tentato un taglio dall'alto in basso, non gli è riuscito. Pete Sampras conduce per 5-2. Si è buttato avanti un po' avventurosamente Sampras, ma comunque non lo si può giudicare.
Pensavo che seguisse a rete Sampras, lo fa adesso.
È fuori il recupero di rovescio di Lendl, ci sono 2 match point per Pete Sampras.
Mentre il match ha raggiunto le 4 ore e 3 minuti.
un lampo di classe. Ace sul match point.
Molto coraggiosa. Adesso in bruttissima posizione Lendl.
Ed è lo smash vincitore. Pete Sampras elimina Ivan Lendl, vince con il punteggio di 6-4, 7-6, 3-6, 4-6, 6-2. È un risultato certamente clamoroso. Io obiettivamente non posso dire del tutto inatteso, dal momento che sul programma ufficiale del torneo avevo pronosticato il successo di Sampras in 5 set, ho avuto sicuramente fortuna, è stata maggiore chiaramente la bravura di Pete Sampras.
Io non oso tanto.